In the 1930s, beauty pageants were common in seaside resorts like Blackpool, England. This photograph shows contestants in such a pageant with paper bags covering their heads, each bag featuring a drawn face. This was likely done to focus on the contestants' figures rather than their faces, emphasizing a specific aesthetic ideal of the time. In 1968, the Beatles traveled to Rishikesh, India, to study transcendental meditation with Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. This photo shows the band members seated alongside the Maharishi in a serene setting, surrounded by flowers. Their time in India marked a period of spiritual exploration and influenced their music, reflecting the cultural shifts of the 1960s. This image captures the destruction of the Margaret Bridge in Budapest, Hungary, during November 1944. The bridge, a vital transport link, lies in ruins, with trams and vehicles submerged in the Danube. The bridge's destruction severely hampered transportation and supply lines during the intense urban warfare of the Siege of Budapest. Captured in the late 1800s, this portrait showcases a distinguished gentleman in London. Dressed in a formal suit, complete with a top hat, he exudes sophistication. His confident pose reflects the aspirations of individuals of African descent during an era of social change. This image offers a glimpse into the lives and representation of Black intellectuals of the time. In 1957, Charlotte, North Carolina, 15-year-old Dorothy Counts was among the first Black students to integrate into the Harry Harding High School. This image shows Dorothy's parents preparing her to face the daily torment, simulating the abuse she would endure from segregationists. Counts' experience highlights the intense resistance to racial integration during the civil rights era. This photo, taken around 1980 in a Soviet village, captures a significant moment. Two individuals are carefully unloading a brand new television from a horse-drawn cart in a snowy landscape. The arrival of television represented a window to the outside world and a connection to national culture for remote communities during the late Soviet era. In 1987, Steve Jobs, after leaving Apple, was deeply involved with his new venture, Next Incorporated. Here, Jobs is seen carefully inspecting the sleek, black case of the Next computer, surrounded by colleagues. The Next computer, though not a commercial success initially, was innovative and influential, shaping future computing technologies and leading to Apple's acquisition of Next in 1997. In May 1983, President Ronald Reagan attended the White House Correspondents' Dinner. The photograph captures Reagan lightheartedly wagging his hands and making comical faces at the reporters. This moment showcases the president's ability to use humor, fostering a more relaxed relationship with the press during his time in office. The year is 1931. Igor Sikorsky, a pioneer in aviation, is seen here presenting a scale model of his ambitious aircraft design. The multi-winged plane showcases his forward-thinking approach to flight. Sikorsky's work revolutionized aviation, paving the way for the development of modern helicopters and multi-engine aircraft. This photograph depicts a drive-through funeral service in the United States, circa 1970s. A deceased individual lies in a casket, visible through a large window as cars pass by. This service allowed people to pay their respects without leaving their vehicles. This reflects changing cultural attitudes and the increasing influence of automobile culture. This photo captures a candid moment on the set of Good Will Hunting in 1997, a film set in Boston. It shows Robin Williams and Matt Damon sitting together, seemingly in deep conversation between takes. The film's success launched Damon's career and solidified Williams' reputation as a versatile actor. This photograph, taken in Paris between 1936 and 1939, shows two workers meticulously cleaning the west portal doors of the Notre Dame Cathedral. They are using ladders to reach the detailed ironwork, ensuring the door's beauty is maintained. This image highlights the ongoing efforts to preserve historical landmarks for future generations. This image captures a thrilling moment in 1930s American motorcycle culture. A daredevil stunt rider is seen performing a gravity-defying flip with his motorcycle. This reflects the growing popularity of motorsports and the adventurous spirit of the era, showcasing a time of innovation and risk-taking in transportation history. This photo captures a light-hearted moment between actors Burt Lancaster and Ava Gardner, likely taken in the 1940s or 1950s. Gardner stands balanced on Lancaster's feet on a sunny beach. Such images offer a glimpse into the personalities of Hollywood stars beyond their on-screen personas, revealing candid moments of leisure and camaraderie. In January 1991, Lithuania faced a tense standoff with Soviet forces in its bid for independence. This image depicts unarmed civilians confronting a Soviet tank during the January events in Vilnius. These brave individuals stood their ground, symbolizing Lithuanian resistance against Soviet power and the fight for freedom. This photo, taken in 1968, features Daliborka Stojcic, Miss Yugoslavia, posing confidently with a MiG-21 fighter jet of the Yugoslav People's Army. The sleek, single-engine aircraft stands behind her, showcasing the nation's military might. The image captures a unique intersection of beauty and military prowess during the Cold War era. This is Mads Mikkelsen in the 1990s, during his early acting career in Denmark. The image shows a youthful Mikkelsen with a distinctive hairstyle and subtle jewelry. This was a time when he was establishing himself as a talent, before achieving international recognition. He would become a major figure in Danish and global film. This photograph, taken in 1941, shows a Finnish sergeant during the Continuation War. The soldier is seen outdoors, lying on the ground and cradling two cats. The image captures a moment of tenderness amidst the harsh realities of war, reflecting the human need for companionship and affection even in times of conflict. This image depicts the Freedom Train, which toured the United States from 1947 to 1949. The photograph shows the train's locomotive and several of its exhibition cars, likely at a stop along its route. Carrying original historical documents, the Freedom Train aimed to promote American values and patriotism in the post-World War II era. It served as a symbol of national unity. This photograph, taken in the 1920s, captures a moment in American ballet history. It depicts several dancers in ethereal costumes, striking expressive poses outdoors. Their performance reflects the artistic experimentation and the evolving cultural landscape of the era. This image offers a glimpse into the expressive arts of the early 20th century. This photograph, taken around 1900, depicts two women working at a telephone switchboard. They are seated in front of a large panel filled with wires and switches, connecting callers. These operators were essential for communication, manually routing calls before automation. Their work highlights the evolving role of women in the early 20th century workforce. This image captures the testing of the Oktyabrski Bridge in Novosibirsk, USSR, in 1955. Numerous trucks, heavily loaded with material, are positioned across the bridge to assess its structural integrity. Engineers and workers observe the test. This rigorous process highlights the importance of ensuring the safety and durability of vital infrastructure projects. This photograph captures a young Franklin Delano Roosevelt during his time at Groton School in Massachusetts during the 1890s. He's seen here with fellow students, possibly members of a school team, wearing striped sweaters. Groton was an elite boarding school that shaped the character and intellect of many future leaders, including Roosevelt, who would later guide the nation through the Great Depression and World War II. This photo captures the sinking of the Austro-Hungarian battleship SMS St. Istvan in the Adriatic Sea in June 1918, during World War I. We see the dreadnought listing heavily, with crew members gathered on deck as the ship goes down. Its sinking marked a significant loss for the Austro-Hungarian Navy and symbolized the empire's declining fortunes near the war's end. This photograph captures Helo Pinheiro in the 1960s, a Brazilian woman who inspired the iconic bossa nova song, The Girl from Ipanema. Here, she is seen on a boat, her youthful beauty radiating. The image reflects the vibrant culture of Rio de Janeiro. The song and Helo herself became symbols of Brazil's allure. This image captures the spirit of the 1940s during World War II. Several women are posing in patriotic and military-inspired outfits in front of an aircraft. These images, known as pin-ups, were popular morale boosters, often displayed by soldiers and civilians alike. They represent a unique aspect of American culture during wartime. This photograph, taken in the 1890s, showcases an innovative tandem bicycle design. A stylishly dressed couple is seen riding the bicycle, which features a large front wheel and a smaller seat for the passenger. Such inventions reflect the era's enthusiasm for cycling and technological advancement, offering new possibilities for leisure and transportation. This photograph captures actress Natalie Wood in 1970, a moment of relaxed elegance. She's seen reclining on a bench, wearing a stylish jacket and boots. Wood was a prominent figure in Hollywood, known for her roles in classic films. This image provides a glimpse into her personal style during a transformative decade. This image shows actress Sofia Vergara in the mid-1990s. She is seen in a Bally Total Fitness commercial, wearing a branded tank top while in a gym setting. Vergara's early work, like this commercial, helped launch her career in the entertainment industry. This photo, taken in 1912 at the U.S. Treasury in Washington, D.C., depicts the process of destroying worn-out banknotes. Treasury employees are shown with stacks of old currency, ready to be processed. This routine yet essential task ensured the integrity of the nation's money supply, maintaining public confidence in the financial system. Captured in Moscow around 1990, this image shows a Red Army veteran confronting an anti-communist demonstrator. The veteran, in uniform and holding a flag, appears to be in a heated exchange with the other individual. This photograph encapsulates the ideological battles during the Soviet Union's final years, as the nation faced internal dissent and calls for change. This image captures a tattooed woman and a sailor at the 1939 New York World's Fair. The woman, adorned with extensive tattoos, poses while the sailor playfully doffs his hat. Such displays were a common form of entertainment at fairs, reflecting changing social attitudes. The fair itself showcased a vision of the future, offering both spectacle and technological marvels. In 1954, during their honeymoon to Japan, actress Marilyn Monroe and baseball star Joe DiMaggio visited a Hiroshima memorial. The photograph shows them looking at a detailed model of the city. This visit reflects a moment of reflection on the impact of the Second World War and its aftermath. This photograph, taken in 1950, shows a dentist demonstrating an early air-cutter dental tool. The dentist is using the device on a patient's tooth, presumably preparing it for a filling. This innovation represented a significant step forward in dental technology, offering a potentially less painful and more efficient alternative to traditional drills. This image portrays Carolina Olsson, a Swedish woman from the late 19th and early 20th centuries. On the left, an image of Carolina seemingly sleeping, while on the right, a portrait shows her seated in a chair. Olsson is known for her reported 32-year period of sleep, which remains a medical mystery to this day. The Soviet-Afghan War raged throughout the 1980s. This image shows the aftermath of a helicopter crash in Afghanistan. The wreckage of the aircraft lies scattered across the terrain, with two figures observing. The conflict marked a turning point in Cold War geopolitics, contributing to the eventual collapse of the Soviet Union. This photograph, taken in Berlin on May 1, 1945, depicts Colonel General Semyon Ilyich Bogdanov, commander of the 2nd Guards Tank Army. He is seen examining captured relics associated with Kaiser Wilhelm II. The items include ceremonial objects and a box bearing the Kaiser's name. This moment symbolizes the fall of Nazi Germany and the Soviet Union's triumph in the Great Patriotic War. This photograph, taken in the 1930s in the Soviet Union, showcases the experimental GAZ-21. The image captures the vehicle navigating a challenging, uneven terrain. The GAZ-21 represents the Soviet Union's early efforts to develop all-terrain vehicles, reflecting their focus on industrial and military applications in diverse environments. This photograph captures the immediate aftermath of the tragic incident involving Mahatma Gandhi in India, 1948. We see individuals gathered around Gandhi, who has collapsed. The photograph offers a somber glimpse into the profound shock and grief that followed this pivotal moment in Indian history, marking a significant turning point for the nation. In 1966, iconic actress Audrey Hepburn was photographed in the south of France. The image captures her in a moment of repose, lounging by the pool, with a serene expression. This candid moment offers a glimpse into the private life of a beloved star, revealing a softer, more personal side. This photo captures a moment during the 1989 Tour de France in Paris. From an unusual vantage point, a cat watches the cyclists racing through the city streets. The image provides a unique perspective on a major sporting event, blending the everyday with the extraordinary in a candid snapshot of Parisian life. This photo captures Keanu Reeves in 1989, before his breakout role in Hollywood. We see a candid image of the actor, his hair styled in a popular late 80s fashion, with a wide grin. This glimpse into his early career offers a fascinating look at an actor on the cusp of fame. This photograph, circa 1930s in Los Angeles, captures a woman surrounded by oranges. She is posed amongst baskets overflowing with the fruit. The image likely served to promote California's thriving citrus industry, which played a significant role in the state's economy and identity. This photograph, taken in February 1995, captures Tupac Shakur during his time in a New York prison. The mugshot shows Shakur from both the front and side profiles, holding his inmate identification card. This image offers a rare glimpse into a turbulent period in the life of a celebrated artist and public figure. Pictured here is Estonian engineer Uno Porti with his self-designed hydrocopter in 1912, within the Livonia Governorate of the Russian Empire. The image showcases an early snowmobile, propelled by an aircraft propeller and built on a ski-like frame. This invention represents an innovative step in the development of personal transportation during the early 20th century. Captured in Paris in 1996, this image shows the Spice Girls, a British pop group, posing on the street. The members are embracing, with vibrant clothing and hairstyles reflecting the 1990s fashion. The Spice Girls became a global phenomenon, symbolizing girl power and influencing popular culture. This photo, taken in the early 1920s, depicts members of the Ku Klux Klan posing in front of an aircraft. The individuals are wearing the Klan's distinctive white robes and pointed hoods. The presence of the aircraft highlights the Klan's efforts to modernize its image and expand its reach during this period.